Melton, you kind of look down the grates, and these grates here have metal bars that are over them, but they're large enough that a large amount of volume could go through, and even you could probably slip between the two grates or the two bars that are there. You do see that these appear to be large drain holes or drainage pipes, and you see that looking down, it looks like that it goes down about 30 feet, and then there's water down at the bottom, and you see that water is slowly kind of moving towards the west.
Like towards the pool here?
Yeah, almost like it's running underneath, or like there's maybe a second a layer to the sewers, a deeper layer.
William, are you done bathing?
Oh, we're leaving? Okay. I'll rejoin the group.
Yeah, I'm sorry I opened that up, Relanie.
What's that thing to the north?
Yeah, so that there is what is a ladder that leads up back up to another manhole up towards the street itself. There's one thing on the map that's not here. I apologize that I didn't mention it earlier. On that far east, I'll make a mark here. Yep, right at the end of that passageway, there is a small grate in the actual floor itself.
I'll go check it out.
Okay. Relenia, as you're kind of standing there, you feel something reach out towards you, and you hear noise behind you. And you see a large tentacle that goes swinging by. Whoosh! Let's go ahead and roll for some initiative for me.
Ah!
A kraken.
I know, he rolled an 18 on his dex, I just have to tell you.
Relania, you can reroll that.
Nice.
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
0 to hero.
Let's see, everybody's got theirs in. Alright, Relenia, you're up.
William, why'd you roll at disadvantage?
I'm not feeling too well.
It's a little sick to the stomach.
I shouldn't have ate the stuff.
He's poisoned.
Jim, that's what happens when you sit down and eat a jug of ranch.
Yeah,
Or
I thought
blue
a
cheese, I
pinky,
guess it is.
Thought it wouldn't hurt.
Alright, I think I will... I'm gonna go ahead and do a Dust Devil.
Okay.
Is that pronounced Otyug?
It is. You guys have seen this. This is the one that I said looked like, or was the oak or the giant's dog, and it wasn't the dog, and I think I misspoke. But yeah, same creature. You fought it before.
Alright, so as it hits into this guy...
Who succeeds?
That's a shame. And I am gonna go ahead and risk moving away.
Alright, he reaches with his tentacle. This time he does hit.
Ouch.
And as you try to run away, you take like 2 steps forward, and it grabs you and pulls you right back, and you're now grappled.
Son of a...
And you see its mouth kind of coming towards you.
Hey, you can reroll that.
Nope.
You can only do it once per round.
There goes my dust.
Oh yeah.
Inspiration.
Oh, I could do inspiration. Yeah, I'll do an inspiration on that.
Alright, sounds good. There you go. You maintained your thoughts.
Okay. And that's it then.
Alrighty. Stig.
So when we were back in the other part of the room, that narrow passageway, it was probably too
too narrow for me to get through, huh?
No, you can get through that. You can squeeze through there.
Help, guys! It's got me.
You're talking about running around the other way? Yeah, you can squeeze through there if you wanted to.
That's probably too far. I'll go over here.
Alrighty.
And I'll bless this mess.
Okay. Weird. Nice, Barry.
Does anybody else want haste? Like Melton?
Ooh, I'm good. I'm good.
Relenia?
She dead.
All
One
right,
of them
well.
be best of
Yeah, I
haste
don't
would be
think I can
William.
utilize it.
Just give me 2 of them.
I twin it on William. Actually, I just hit it twice. That's crazy.
That's funny. I'll take care of it. Actually, you can take care of it, I think.
I can take care of it.
That's so nice you guys can do that.
All right, and that's it.
Alrighty.
Milton's gonna move up there. Can you see the whole thing to shoot at him?
I just targeted between the two of you, and no, you can't. That wall's in the way. You can go to the other
That's all
side
right.
and shoot at him.
That's okay. I'll bonus action and
Alrighty.
I'll move a little bit more.
There you go.
Through stick.
There you go. I like it. Now you can see him.
And I will shoot at him.
Okay. That's a hit. Yep.
The sad thing about Relenia getting grappled and yanked back is she didn't get away. The good thing is I get sneak attack.
That's true.
And I'll step back one right there.
Alrighty. Alright, Relenia, it pulls the tentacle up towards it, and as it does, it takes a quick bite at you. Relenia's gonna need some help, people.
Does it have eyes?
It does. So you succeed your concentration for your concentration, but now I need you to roll another Constitution saving throw. As he bites in, you feel sort of this drowsiness kind of come over you as it's biting on you. So you're able to succeed that, and then he takes his tentacle that you're in and throws it to the right and slams your body up against the wall. And then I need a Constitution saving throw. As you hear bones kind of cracking underneath. Ooh, you get to. Are you within 30? You are.
Yeah.
Yep. You can re-roll that. Oh my goodness.
I'll give her inspiration.
Hell.
All right.
Relenia gets my inspiration.
Yeah, we're just gonna do one inspiration per person though, just so you know. Because before we used to just roll off all the inspirations. Go ahead, you can roll one more time. You can hand over your inspirations.
Those are really inspiring moments.
I know they are. There you go. Nice. So you're able to do okay with that. The creature then steps forward, takes its other tentacle, and reaches out towards Stig.
I'm gonna warding flare.
Alrighty. So a large flash of light comes out. Hey Stig, I rolled once. I'm just going to take it off real quick, just so that way I can do the, for his disadvantage roll, if that's okay.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, cool.
It's a tough one. I gotta be quick on the trigger.
Yeah, my apologies. So I should know better. I'll slow down. So he is able to hit you, and you are now grappled as well. And you barely succeed your concentration. William.
Alright. I'll
And he
move
takes
up.
damage for ending.
Yes, that's right.
In the Dust Devil.
How much damage does he take being in there? Oh, he has to do a 6. Oh,
Yeah, 1d8.
yeah. Perfect. Yep, go ahead.
Does being next to the Dust Devil affect me?
Yeah, as long as you're not in the circle there.
You're right.
Did he fail or
He succeeded. He succeeded.
Darn
Sorry.
it.
Yeah. He's
I'll
tough.
move up there.
This one, the other one seemed to be pretty weak now that you guys are now fighting it. So the other one probably was like old or something like that.
This one's young and spry.
Yep, young and spry, eating lots of garbage.
Alright, I see how it is. I bet you're wanting me to rage. Well, I'm not falling for it.
Okay.
Well, then again, Relinia's really hurt.
And you are
Damn
poisoned.
these circumstances. Alright, I'll rage. First attack.
Doing some rage.
I got a bunch of buffs on me at least.
That's a hit.
Alright.
Nice.
Second attack.
That's a hit too.
It ate my 20.
It did eat your 20.
Alright. And then the haste attack.
Yep.
Oh
no!
Used it.
Oh, you hit the ally.
Oh man.
Yep. So you're gonna hit Relenia.
It's alright, he'll live.
Oh, double ones though. There you go. So, yeah, the minimum damage possible to Relenia. You were pulling back, weren't you? You're like, oh, I can't do it.
Alright, I'm gonna combat Wild Shape
I don't blame you.
into a giant ant.
I love it. All right, giant ant coming up. There you go. And I fixed all these that you'll have except for the Panther. The intelligence, the wisdom, and the charisma are all fixed to your stats.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right, there you go. Oh, grappled.
And then if we put the concentration back on me,
You
'cause
bet.
obviously if I get hit.
Yep.
Alright, so I shall bite at him.
Alrighty. Yeah, that's a hit. Nice.
And
You have Sting too, I think.
I shall grapple him.
Ah, nice.
Double grapple.
I like it.
So he is restrained. And then I will use my sting attack.
All right.
Oops, kind of have to target him.
Here, I'll apply it to him.
That might have been. It might have been a
Oh, it was. Yeah, it should have been.
crit, or it had the opportunity to be a crit. Well, it
Oh,
doesn't matter.
yeah, I think the advantage disadvantage from you both grappling each other washes themselves out.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
All
So
right.
was that a hit?
That's a miss, unfortunately. So the sting, you see the stinger kind of shooting around and doesn't hit.
All right. And that's it. I can't move the Dust Devil because I.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Yep.
Action, so.
Alrighty, and Stig is up.
I'm still on his tentacle, huh?
Yep, he's got that tentacle kind of wrapped around you, around your waist. It's kind of outstretched. He hasn't pulled it back to his body yet.
Strength or acrobatics to get out of that?
I think it's either one, if I remember correct. Oh no, it's it's either one. Either one is fine. You can either slither out or you can bust your way out.
Oh, whoops, take the first one.
So 10. Yeah, hang on. Let me roll his real quick. Yep. Nope. He's still got you wrapped in there.
Ooh, alright, that's my action, huh? I'll summon a spiritual weapon next to him.
Okay.
There.
Alrighty, perfect. I'll get a token for you. I gave you the green scimitar for the green map. need to make you guys new ones. All right. Yep. He fails.
I did spiritual guidance instead. Oops. How many spirituals?
There you go. Yep. That's a hit. Nice.
That may be more damage, but I'll look it up on my off turn.
No problem.
Okay, I'm casting Guiding Bolt at it.
That's a hit. Wow. Nice damage. Holy smokes. Timur is bringing out all the stops.
I'll step back behind Melton.
Pardon me. Excuse me.
Melton takes a shot.
Nice, Melton. That's a hit. Nice. Alrighty. So, I need. Oh, yep, that's right. So he takes another bite at the ant. Double 19. Wow. And then I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw for me there, Relenia. Oh. Oops. I don't know why that I applied it to the wrong person. I'll fix that. All right, nice job. So, yep, you were able to succeed your concentration for that, and then I'm sorry. Were you able to do a from the bite, the poison from the bite, Constitution saving
No.
throw on that? Can you do that for me as well, please?
I thought you did when you have a 18 up there.
Did it not show up on mine? Oh yeah, he did. Thank you. Yep, he did. All right, thank you. So you're able to avoid the poison, and then he again takes the tentacle and kind of swings it against the floor. I'll need another Constitution saving throw, like in all non-stop Constitution saving throws. That one unfortunately fails. And then let's see. For Stig, he's going to take you and slam you up against the wall as well. Can I have a con saving throw?
I'll use my inspiration on it.
Okay. Ah, there you go. So he kind of swings you up against the ground, but doesn't do any damage. And William.
All right. First swing.
That's a hit.
Oh, it is? Damn.
Yep.
All right. Put on the buff.
You can
There we
thank
go.
your bless for that, probably. All right, that's it. So it kind of falls into the trench, I mean, and you guys are slowly released from the tentacle itself.
Now, why would that thing be in this sewer? Are they native to these parts?
I'm not sure. The only time I've ever seen one is in that last place and here.
I guess they're a popular pet. Maybe this one got away.
I guess we search around for loot if there is any.
Okay. So as you generally look around the cavern there, you see there's 3 pools. You can see that he walked out of the northwest pool because you can kind of see the mud and sewage has kind of been walked across here. Yep, that pool right there.
Yeah. Hey, William, come check this out.
Alright, let's see what we got. Yep, that's a pool.
I think I see something in there.
I stick my sword in there.
Okay, so as you kind of stick your sword in there, it kind of goes into the water itself, and you do feel it's about 3 feet, just like the other one. You're kind of curious how this large creature could sit in that pool, but looking at it, it looks like it could probably actually lay down and be underneath the water just enough to be hidden.
Next to that corn over there, William. Check that. I think I see something shiny.
Okay.
I assume you're going to kind of search around a little bit more closely.
Alright, I'll jump in. I see what you want from me.
So you kind of jump in and kind of feel around, and as you do, you find a small pouch right at the near edge, and when you pull it up, it jingles. It sounds like there's coins in it.
Alright, let's open this up.
You find there's 14 gold pieces and 17 silver pieces.
You're rich.
Yeah, okay.
Continue
the pouch,
looking.
Though, what's it special?
It is, actually. It's a special sewage pouch.
Okay. Alright, let's go in there.
So you look around, and as you do, you kind of pull up, and you find a long sword that you kind of pull out as you continue to move through the muck. And then you move a little bit farther, and you find a hand crossbow, but it's missing its crossbow string across it. And then you find a bundle of 5 torches that are all tied together in there, and you find 2 vials.
Empty?
No, they're full.
All these items have something in common. They're missing their adventurers. They must have, killed an old party that ran through here. Alright, so these vials, are they magical looking like most are?
Yeah, they look like elixirs of some sort.
Can I take a look to see?
You
All right.
absolutely can.
Like, I'll open it up, see if I recognize it. Without having to taste it. If anybody has to taste it, that goes to William.
So as you open it, you see what looks like cloudy green fluid, and as you open it, it has that sort of that salty smell, like salt water. And you look, and it looks like there's almost like a small translucent little bubble floating in it.
Doesn't look like anything I've seen before.
Why don't you roll an Arcana for me? Why don't you re-roll an Arcana for me?
I think I will.
Yeah, you recognize this in your studies and whatnot. You had an old colleague of yours who used to like to jump in pools and kind of hide underneath the pool and just sort of relax, and he could breathe under the water. You recognize these are potions of water breathing.
Nice. Well, if anybody wants to go swimming in this muck, you can breathe underwater with these.
So these are potions of water breathing that don't taste like blue cheese dressing.
Right.
Makes you sick.
Right.
Well, that's good to know, in case we have to go deeper into this nasty thing.
Hey, Stig, why don't you see if those that sword and that crossbow might be magical?
Alright, I don't know how long Detect Magic lasts, but I'll
10 minutes.
Ritual cast and see if they're magical.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so you guys take about 10 minutes or so, and you kind of hear the drips of sewage water. It sounds like there's some sewage that's dripping down the way, but it quickly goes into the drains and whatnot. And you find out that other than the 2 potions of water breathing, nothing is magical.
Nope, not magical.
Melton tells them about the grate he found over here. Before they were so rudely interrupted by the giant's dog.
So you do see a sewer grate that's there, and it's kind of covered in muck. And as you are looking, the grate is not like the grate across the other side that you see. This one is covered. It doesn't have any holes or anything in it.
I will check it for traps.
Alrighty. Investigation roll, please. You immediately notice that there's glyphs that are carved along the edges of it. Looks like magical glyphs. As an arcane trickster, you have seen these kind of glyphs kind of carved into things. You're not exactly sure what it is, but there's definitely glyphs there. If you want to do an Arcana check, you can do that as well. Anybody who can cast can check Arcana if you want. And as Stig, as you come closer, you sort of get the aura of abjuration as well as evocation emanating from the grate. Beautiful roll, Stig. Thank God you had Detect Magic on. Barry and Melton, Barry, I'm sorry. You immediately recognize this as a glyph of warding spell that's been cast on this sewer grate.
That looks pretty bad.
Well, you could either cast a spell magic, or we could back off and I'll use my mage hand to lift it up and see if it goes off.
Why don't you do that?
Okay, why don't y'all get around the corner?
Picture this ant walking down this tiny little pathway as he's trying to get around the edges.
Just squeezing.
Yeah, just squeezing. I think you have a climb, actually, don't you? Doesn't the ant have a climb?
No, it doesn't say.
Oh, I thought it did.
You would think it would.
Yeah, you would, wouldn't you? That's sorry. It's pretty cool. Okay, so you're going to use your mage hand?
I am going to use mage hand. Maybe see, make sure my range on that's correct. It is 30 feet, so I should be able to get to the grate from there, kind of ducking around the corner.
Okay, all right. So
I will mage hand it open.
yeah, so as you kind of use the mage hand and it kind of reaches around and lifts up, as it does, you hear a loud thunderclap that kind of echoes throughout the room, and you see the lid actually gets thrown about 15 feet and lands into the muck.
Well, I think if there's anything down there, they might know that we're coming.
Yeah, but I disarmed the trap.
And you did it well.
Technically, you didn't disarm it. You sprung it.
That's a disarm. Did anybody get hurt?
We did not.
Hopefully, there's not a second one.
Trap disarmed. I'll look down the hole now.
All right, so as you look down, you see that there is a stairway that goes down, and it appears to go about 50 feet down, and then you see what looks like the same sort of stone that you see here that you're around as you look down the hole. The room is entirely black down there, though. So
Is Relenia Ant able to fit down that stairway?
Relenia is able to squeeze down that. Yep. So you'll be kind of wiggling. Nobody else will be able to see around you as you move down.
All right, I'll go down first. I've got blind sight. So,
What's your distance on your blind sight?
60 feet.
Okay. Let me see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Okay, so just prior to getting to the bottom of that area, and you see as you're kind of moving down, you can sense that the ceiling in this room is quite a bit higher than the ceilings that you have here. Sorry, I just need to bring it up and see exactly how high the ceiling is. So the ceiling is 15 feet above the floor. And you immediately, as you get to that point, you sense that there are two beings that are kind of in an immediate northwest direction, as well as immediate southwest direction, just on the edge of your blind sight.
Okay. Can I make like a perception to try to figure out what they are?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so they're definitely humanoid shapes, and they're interesting that, and it's blind sight, I think, right? Yeah. So
that's keen smell. Keen smell.
Oh, gotcha.
Advantage on the perception.
Yep. So so they smell of the sea and the ocean.
Okay, so pretty distinct from the sewage.
Very distinct. This is something that the smell that you smell from them is something of being along the shoreline of the ocean. Kind of has that salty spray type of smell, and then sort of a smell of like fresh fish, essentially. But it's different than the smell of the Kutoa.
All right, and so they're about 60 feet away.
Literally, so you're not quite into the actual cavern itself. You're right at the top of the ceiling just before you go down, and yeah, you can there's 60 feet to the northwest and to the southwest, and you sense that there's a wall completely on the where you're going down. There's nothing that you can go to the east. Everything is off to the west, and the cavern is limited by them. So they're at the edge of the cavern that you're seeing, or sensing.
All right, and I've got no real way to talk to anybody.
Nope. Yeah. So, but you're wiggling down.
All right. Well, they won't notice me. I mean, I'm an ant. I'm in the sewer.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
Come on, ants are- that's
Yeah.
giant or not.
A 10-foot ant. Yeah.
All right. So before I head down too much farther, I'm going to use my combat wild shape bonus action to heal myself.
Okay.
God, what's with the ones tonight? And I'll go ahead and burn
Yeah, it sucks.
another first level spell.
How
Alright.
close am I?
He is 45 feet down.
All right, never mind.
All right,
Unless you were all
so-
stacked up behind him, but I figured you weren't.
Well, I've got a new feature at level 6 where if anybody's within 5 feet of me, I can use my sorcery points to have them reroll dice.
Oh, that's right. I remember reading that. Yep.
Oh, yeah. All right, so you were saying there's a guy to my north here and a guy to my south, right around the corner. Edges
Yeah,
there?
I will
Okay.
get him on there for you. They're large too. They're the same size as you.
All right, so with my rear legs, I'm gonna signal up the staircase in like an X. I'll make this X clacking, kind of hurriedly clack, clack, clack.
Sounds
and
good.
then I'm gonna just kind of charge down south and attack this guy down to the south.
So you guys hear what sounds like Morse code coming from the clacking of the back heels. And all right, sounds good. And then you kind of see him kind of continue down the ladder, and then he sort of goes off to the south.
The ant is going to have to teach us, like that druid language. If he's going to keep if she's going to keep shifting into those animals.
We need that telepathic bond.
Yes.
I know.
Raries or whatever that is.